Hi guys, I'm Luciano Monosilio, the chef and owner of Luciano Cucina Italiana, the restaurant in the center of Rome. Our restaurant is very famous for high plate, the carbonara. And then today I'm gonna show you how to make my own recipe. So, we have a very simple ingredients. And then we're gonna mix all these ingredients together. So we start first from the guanciale, after black pepper, and then eggs, Parmesan cheese and pecorino cheese. We blend, we mix the cheese. So it's very important, clean the guanciale. We remove all the black pepper on top and also the skin on the back. And then, when the guanciale is clean, we start to cut the guanciale. We make small cubes. This one have to be the size of guanciale. It's very important because we're gonna cook the guanciale with this fat. So we don't use olive oil, butter, anything, just guanciale. And that's it. When the guanciale it's already cut, we go on the fire. So actually, if we have gas, we use the iron pan. If you don't have gas, we have a induction, we use anti-stick pan. That is very important for have a very for cook properly the guanciale. So, and then we start with a fire. First, we put a fire very high. We warm up the pan. When the pan is warm, we put the fire low. And then we go in with the guanciale. And then this is good. You can hear it start frying. Very low. Now, during the guanciale is cooking, we're gonna make the sauce with the eggs. So, yeah. Chiama la grattugia adesso?
Ma è un microplane?
Sì. Fammi pure un'altra ciotolina che ci metto il grasso. Now we start to make the egg sauce for the carbonara. In my recipe, I use only the yolks, so the red part of the eggs. Actually, I use one fish per person. If the eggs are small, I use 3, 1.5. Like in this case, no? That's it. There we go. See now that when Charlie starts frying with his pan. Now, grana padano, and pecorino. Actually, just to say, when we make the cheese, I suggest to mix pecorino and grana padano, because the pecorino sometimes is very salty. So and then I suggest to make this flavor more balanced with the grana. So it's a little bit more, it's a less salty. So that's why we use 2 parts of pecorino and 1 of grana. Now, to make the carbonara, we use this kind of pan. It's called in bagnumari. Then later I show you why we use this one. So, cheese. Eggs. This. And black pepper. Now, see the guanciale is crispy outside, it should be very soft inside. So with this fat we make sauce. So we put half of this one in the egg sauce, and then we remove completely the fat and then we keep saying the guanciale. Now we mix the sauce. We put some pasta water. Vale, vale, si no. So, for make our carbonara we use spaghetti. So, it's very important. The boiling water have to be salty, but not too much. So we put very less salt. When the water is boiling, we put the spaghetti. And now we have to wait 12 minutes. Yeah. So guys, we are almost ready. We have 3 minutes left, and then we check the pasta. It's very important. The pasta have to be cooked properly. Especially in this, for this recipe, we don't do the pasta al dente because we need the pasta have to be cooked properly, because it have to be soft. Because we have, after I show you how to make the carbonara with the bagno marin. Check. Siamo Pepe.
Sì, mo ci vedo.
Non so se si vede. Non andava,
No, certo 10.
Da. We're ready. Some boiling water. Now we wait. We cook the pasta on bagno marin because we have the very right temperature, and then we cook the eggs very gently. So because we have to have the temperature of 65 degrees. So with these techniques, the eggs with the cheese, should be very creamy. So then now you put the guanciale inside. It's very important the guanciale have to be hot, but it's a room temperature. Now, some more black pepper. And then we prepare the plate. We have this plate, and then we decide to make this plate for the carbonara. It's a special plate. It's a non-normal plate because on the back you have the recipe of carbonara.
I see.
The eggs start to be very creamy. Now it's ready. That's done. Now, and then we finish the carbonara with guanciale on top, some cream, and then we finish with the pecorino cheese on top and the black pepper. So, pecorino cheese and the black pepper. And that's it. Our carbonara is ready. this place is the house of carbonara, no? And our recipe is very special because we decided to make the carbonara in different way. Everybody know. So we try to find very good balance from the guanciale, so and the pasta. So also we made a very good flavor of cheese. So especially the new generation doesn't like the cheese like the pecorino because it's too salty, no? It's actually sometimes spicy. So then we decided to balance it with grana because first for the flavors, so for make that more light, and after because grana is a very creamy cheese. So and then the granas help us to how to make this cream and our carbonara. And you can see it look like with cream inside, but there is no cream inside. So hope you're gonna enjoy. So for everything, you just call me.
Okay, thank you very much.
Bye, Andrea.